Hey everybody, Hi Priestess May here. So I've been wanting to do these videos for a long time, but I hadn't had time and finally had time. So we are doing the videos for pick a number for the month. This is the message from Spirit Tarot message for August 2021. So how these readings work is that your spirit guides already know what number you're going to pick. So listening to your intuition, pick the pile, and I'm going to give each a number. Pick a number, and each number is going to correlate to a different pile. And I will be doing a reading, your message from Spirit for the month of August 2021. These readings are timeless, so if you come across this reading later on, you can still watch it. It should still apply. And you can pick the pile based on the number as well as the crystal that you're most drawn to. For pile number 1, I chose carnelian stone, which is very good for balancing the sacral chakra. For pile number 2, I chose this beautiful garnet, which is great for the root and sacral chakra. And then we have, by the way, the sacral chakra rules our sex organs and rules our sensuality, our creativity, our activity. The root chakra rules over our ability to feel safe, security. It has a lot to do with grounding and connecting with our ancestral spirits. And then pile number 3, I have chosen these beautiful amethyst crystals. I couldn't pick one, so I have a beautiful tumbled amethyst here, and I have this beautiful tumbled polished amethyst sphere. So before we get started, I have a quick announcement. I will be offering these on a weekly basis through my private subscription. So if you want to become part of the Pick a Number subscription, VIP subscription, you can go after this reading and go into my description box, and there I will put the link for you to subscribe to my Vimeo, where I do these on a weekly basis. So on a weekly basis, you could get a special message from Spirit that will be unique to you based on the number you choose for that week. And that will be a monthly subscription. So again, you can sign up for that in my link in the description. Another announcement, I never offer readings in the DMs or in the comments, so please do not be tricked by anyone saying that they are offering you readings from me. I don't offer readings in the DMs or in the comments. The only way to book a private reading with me is through my website, highpriestessmay.net, which I will also link in the description. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Pile number 1. I'm going to give you a moment to choose the pile that you're most called to by your guardian angel, by your higher self. Pile number 1 with the carnelian stone. Pile number 2 with the garnet. Pile number 3 with the amethyst stone. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I will also be pulling some oracle cards at the end of each pile. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1, the carnelian. Spirit, I call upon you and I ask you, what messages do you have today for pile number 1 for August 2021? What will August 2021 bring for pile number 1? What do they need to know about this month? What will it bring in their love, their money, their spiritual growth, and prosperity, abundance? What do they need to know, and what advice do you have for them for August 2021? What advice does pile number 1 need for August 2021? All right, let's go ahead and see. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 8. Ooh, okay. Strength. Major Arcana card. Okay. And the bottom of the deck, we have here the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so pile number one, it seems to me like your month of August is going to be a lot about creativity. It's going to be a lot about getting creative and learning new things. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to finally go into some sort of learning, maybe schooling or training into something that you really, really love to do. Especially if you are into more of the creative things like art or herbal medicine or traditional medicine. I see that you may finally decide to take the decision to follow your dreams and learn more about these topics, okay? Also, if you're into spirituality or if you're into magic specifically, it looks to me like you may choose to join some sort of magical school so that you can learn more about that topic. And Spirit is saying, go for it, go for it, go for it. It's gonna help boost you. It's gonna help grow you. It's gonna help give you more of what you've been desiring, more fulfillment from your time that you have been desiring. Also, here, I see the Two of Pentacles. So this may be also very correlated to whether you take the leap of faith and actually leave a job that you've been at. So if you've been working a job that really doesn't relate to what you creatively love to do, Spirit is giving you the, not permission, but the support to follow your dreams. Because I see here that you're unsure. Maybe you're choosing between two different jobs, or you're choosing between two different careers. If you're going to school, you're trying to decide, should I take this major or should I take that major? And Spirit is saying, go with the decision that most matches your personality, that most resonates with your personality and who you are. Don't try to be somebody you're not, okay? So tap into yourself and really think, what am I good at? What do I love to do? What would I love to do every single day for 20 years, okay? If you're trying to choose a major. Or what would I love to do with my life every single day that I could bring to the world, if it's like a business venture that you're trying to decide on, or if you're deciding to leave a regular job and start your own business. And Spirit is saying that it may also be spiritual related. So maybe some of you are maybe readers and you are trying to decide whether you should leave your regular job and start doing your psychic ability for the world. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying, we are supporting you and it will be successful. But these are seeds that you have to plant, because if you don't plant them and you don't fertilize them and you don't put the work into it and just trust and have faith along the way, you won't be able to harvest all of these amazing things, all of the success, prosperity, financial fulfillment that you have been wishing for. With the Strength card here is definitely your Leo, your inner Leo is definitely going to be testing you this month. So we are already in Leo season. Leo is pushing us to our limits. Leo is saying, have the confidence in yourself to do this. You have to have the confidence. You have to push yourself to just trust yourself. Have the confidence. Know that no matter what happens, Spirit has your back. And you are smart enough to figure this out. You are smart enough to make this happen. You are passionate enough. Just make sure that you are doing something that you really, truly believe in, because as long as you truly believe in it and you do it from the heart, it's going to be successful for you, because Spirit is pointing to this heart here. And this tells me that you, as long as you do what you are heart-centered in and what really draws to you, you know the phrase of like, do what you love and you'll never work the rest of your life. I really feel like work is more something that you don't really want to do, whereas when you're doing a daily ritual and you're doing what you really love, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you just get to do this amazing thing and you just happen to get paid for it. So Spirit is saying to me, like, go for it. Tap into that. Tap into your spiritual energy. Tap into your creativity. Tap into your flow and just Allow yourself to have the courage to go for it. Okay. Seven of Pentacles here. This tells me that you're definitely going to be very successful if you choose to actually plant this seed in August and you work on it for at least 6 to 7 months consistently. You're going to see such great improvement in this business or learning or whatever it is that has to do with your money. If you really decide to work on it, it's going to bear fruit. But Spirit is saying, realize in the beginning, you're going to have to definitely be consistent, at least for like 6 months to 7 months, consistently pushing through so that you can be successful. All right, pile number 1. So let's go ahead and see what your oracle cards are for the month of August 2021. This beautiful oracle deck. I will also be listing a link to the decks that I use in my readings if you're interested in getting those decks. I will list below my Amazon store so you can grab them. A portion of your purchase will go to supporting our YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and see here. A higher view. It is what it is. Ears wide open. Okay, these are great oracle cards. Let me see if you can see them here. A higher view. It is what it is. And ears wide open. So the reason why I love this, I'll move that over a little. The reason why I love these oracle cards is because it's definitely showing me here, like with these two cards together, to kind of look at things from a higher perspective. Look at things as whatever you're studying, whatever job you're going into, whatever business you're opening, is this something that you're gonna wanna do long term? Is this something that is really gonna fulfill you long term, and you're really gonna want to be doing that for the rest of your life? Okay, because I feel like this month you're really gonna be making a decision based on that. It's a major decision for you. Some things are what they are. So you may be struggling with letting go of a job. Maybe a job is forcing you to do something you don't want to do, and you're like, I have to either choose to stay at this job and do what they want me to do, or do what I want to do and have to leave this job. So Spirit is saying things are what they are. Sometimes a door closes so that another door opens. Maybe you leaving this job is going to be what pushes you to opening the business that you really wish to open and that you really wish to go forward to. Or maybe it pushes you to go back to school and learn something different. Maybe back to school online, and where you don't have to really depend on other people telling you what to do and things like that. So Spirit is saying things are what they are, and just kind of go with the flow here. Don't feel pressured into doing things. Follow your heart and follow your intuition, and let go of fear, because right here, this Strength card with eyes wide open, ears wide open, it tells me that, like, if you really pay attention to what's going on, to what people are not saying more than what people are saying, you'll be able to really discern who's telling you the truth and who's lying to you, and listen and discern what your spirit guides themselves are trying to tell you to do, and discern the message that Spirit is trying to bring into your life, and the guidance from your guardian angels and your higher self. So this may mean also you may need to do some time meditating, so that way you're able to really grow your discernment, open your ears to the universe so that you can hear what the universe is trying to tell you. Pile 1. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put those oracle cards away, and I wanna do the affirmations for August for pile 1. Success affirmations for pile 1 for August 2021. Let's take a look. First card for you is what I visualize becomes my reality, number 44. You keep getting a lot of double numbers. So you got the number 8, you got the number 2, you got the number 8 again. I feel like the number 8, infinity, is a very lucky number for you, pile number 1. And then you also have, this also tells me that you need balance. You need to be more balanced in choosing what is right for you rather than what's right for other people. Also, the number 33 came up for you, which tells me that there is definitely something divinely guided for you. But the affirmation for you for this month, pile 1, is what I visualize becomes my reality. So if you are working on your vision board, if you are praying about a particular situation, think about what you want to happen rather than what you don't want to happen, okay? Because if you focus on that, you will be successful and you will attract the vision that you see for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and see what other affirmation. I reach success by staying focused on my goals. Okay, this is great. Didn't I say that you were gonna have to focus on your goals for 6 to 7 months, like consistently, at least, before you can kind of like sit back and be like, okay, I'm gonna take it a little easier. But if you really want to grow quickly, especially if like your business is online, you're gonna have to put that 6-7 months consistently into it so that you can be successful. And here's the lion again. The lion again for you, pile 1. Your goals are more important than your fears. Look at that lion bringing you that message that your goals are more important than your fear. Oh, the strength card. Look at that. The lion card. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, confirmations, confirmations, confirmations. So these are the affirmations that I want you to say to yourself for the month. I'm going to move this a little bit more so you can see it in the camera. For the month of August 2021, and for all the 7 months that are to come while you do the work in whatever field or whatever job you decide to take on. I want you to say, what I visualize becomes my reality. I reach my success by staying focused on my goals, and my goals are more important than my fears. And this makes total sense why Spirit had me choose the carnelian for you, because the carnelian not only gives you creativity and passion and connects you with the lion energy inside of you, but it also is great for self-confidence, for heart connecting your creativity to your heart. So this and also all this red in here too helps with feeling more secure in you're secure in your decision and having more courage in your decision. So, ooh, I love that. So if you can get yourself a little piece of carnelian and just hold it in your hand while you're meditating and say, what I visualize becomes my reality. I reach my success by staying focused on my goals. My goals are more important than my fears. I feel like you, in 6 months, 7 months from now, you're going to be much happier and much more excited about the future. Many blessings, pile 1. Again, if you want to get these messages every single week, you can join my VIP readings for my pick a number VIP readings in the link in the description. All right, let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Alrighty, pile number 2. We have here the garnet for you. The garnet. So let's go ahead and see what message, Spirit. I'm going to try to leave it in the frame right here. All right, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see what message Spirit has for you. Spirit, what message do you have? What message and what advice do you have for pile number 2 for August 2021? Pile number 2. Pile number 2 for August 2021. All right, Spirit, let's see. What message do you have and what advice do you have? What does pile number 2 need to know at this time? And what advice do you have, Spirits, for pile number 2? Okay, the 5 of coins, the 2 of coins, The Magician. Okay, so pile number 2, you have a very similar concept here. This is a fear of losing something. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So I'm going to just move these over. Okay, so we have here the 5 of Coins, which is all about fear of losing something here. There's a major change here that is making you afraid that you're going to be left out in the cold. Maybe you recently lost your job and you're not really sure what you're going to do. Maybe you recently had to close your business or change your business situation around, and you don't really know what you want to do about it. Maybe you recently left a relationship, but this feels very much more business related. This feels very much more job related. It could apply to relationships, but I feel like it's more about job. Now, in the middle here, we have the 2 of Coins. So this is you trying to decide whether you're going to go back to work or whether you are going to start your own thing, or whether you're going to get another job. And what can you do about it? Okay. So the first thing Spirit is saying here is, first of all, do not fear, because you are a master magician, pile number 2. You have the ability to manifest anything you want in your life. The problem has been for a long time for you, pile number 2, is that you have such a powerful manifestation ability that when you fear things, you manifest them faster. So Spirit is saying, shift your manifestation power. See this wave here? Shift your manifestation power from fear to faith and action, okay? So the Magician is telling me here for sure that you need to focus on your manifestations. And the one thing that's going to really help you with manifestation, pile number 2, is you need to tune out everybody else's opinion, and you need to sit by yourself in meditation. You need to go into a little moment of isolation, take a little bit of a break, even if it's 1 or 2 days. Take a little bit of a vacation, be by yourself, focus on yourself for like 1 to 2 days. Just go forest bathing, go for a walk, go somewhere where you're all by yourself. You don't have your family's influence on you. You don't have if you have children, you don't have your children's influence on you. If you have your parents, you don't have your parents' influence on you. You don't have your friends' influence on you. Just you, and ask yourself the question, pile number 2, what do I really want? What do I really want? Because you are a powerful manifester, pile number 2. You are a master magician. Whatever your answer to that question is, you will receive. So Spirit is saying here, we are supporting you. We're behind you. We're goading you on. We are cheering you forward. So you have nothing to fear. This is a fear. This is not a real fear. Yes, you might have lost your job just now, and I'm sorry for that. But there is a way out. There is a way forward, is what Spirit is saying. There is hope, because this stained glass window here, it represents hope. It represents hope that you haven't yet seen, because you're so lost in the fear and you're so panicked and afraid right now. So Spirit is saying there is hope. Let's choose hope. Let's choose fear. Let's choose another path, because the choice lies with you, and because you are a powerful manifester, pile number 2. Like I said before, if you take that moment by yourself, whether it be an hour or a day or 2 days by yourself, or a week, and just really ask the universe, ask your higher self, what do I want? What direction? What is my goal? And when you figure out your goal, pile number 2, and then you focus on your goal, and then you ask your spirits, you ask your higher self, you ask your guardian angel to show you the path to get to that goal, okay? Maybe the path is learn a skill, or how can you utilize the skills you currently have for getting the goal that you have? How can you maybe expand your skills? How can you maybe apply for jobs in the field that you desire? Okay, maybe look for jobs working from home. If you don't want to have to do something in particular to get a job that requires you to do something you don't want to do, then maybe get a job working from home or something. If you feel like you need more alone time too, that's another thing. Maybe see if you can get a job working from home or where you can have a little bit more isolation. I feel that I'm getting really strongly here that for you, when you do take the time alone, you receive a lot of enlightenment because you have a lot of powerful guides with you. But when you are surrounded by other people, you are bombarded by other people's opinions, and then you manifest into your own life other people's expectations rather than your own path. And if you just empty your path of other people's opinions, you will be able to actually manifest the path you desire, and you will even surprise yourself, honestly, if you just went on the path that you desire rather than what you think other people want from you. All right. Oops. I'm gonna have to get up because I lost a card. Pile number 2. You can get your card. Alrighty. Okay, pile number 2. So, Beautiful Uncaging is your first card that Spirit just threw out of the deck here. The Beautiful Uncaging card is all about opening your heart to the universe. It's about, again, manifesting that which you desire. So focus on what you want more than what you don't want here. Okay, so maybe learning a little bit about the law of attraction and how that works, and how to phrase things, how to phrase affirmations so that you actually get what you desire rather than being afraid of manifesting the things you don't want. All right, pile number 2, feeling the world. I feel like you, pile number 2, are also, along with being powerful manifestors, you may also be very powerful empaths. So, and because you're such a powerful empath, you take on everybody else's emotions, everybody else's feelings, again, everybody else's opinions, and you don't really know how to discern them from your own, which is why Spirit is saying that you need this alone time. You need this alone time so you can discern them from your own feelings, your own thoughts, okay? And to be able to actually receive enlightenment, because here the star card is under there, as well as the death card. So a death of something is going to have to happen, not a physical death, but the ending of a cycle that you've been in is going to have to happen in order for you to achieve your goals. Okay, grounding. Okay, which is exactly why I chose the garnet for you, pile number 2. Grounding, connecting with your root and sacral chakras, root chakra, sacral chakra, ancestors, connecting with your ancestral spirits. Grounding, putting your feet in the earth, connecting with the earth is going to definitely help balance your empathic abilities and make it possible for you to not be so afraid of what's going on in the world, because I feel that the fear you're feeling is not your own. I feel like the fear you're feeling is the world's fear. And because you feel the fear of the world, it comes into your reality, and then it manifests into your own reality. Well, it's not yours. Spirit is saying it's not yours. You're a very courageous person, but you're also a very empathic person. So anything that other people say or do it very much affects you. You have number 13 here, which is a very magical number. It also adds up to number 4, which is all about balance, and also connected to the Archangel Michael, who's the Archangel of courage and strength. So here, the number 5, which is number 14, adds up to number 5. In numerology, this card talks about the changes to the heart, changes to your desires, changes to your plans in your future based on your desires, unlocking your desires, okay? So the garnet here can also help you unlock your desires, okay? And really be true to yourself. All right. So, and here the earth magic card, really connect to the earth. Use the magic of the earth to expand you, to expand your magical ability of manifestation. and connecting with your ancestors. Your ancestors, Spirit kept saying ancestors, ancestors, ancestors. So remember, your ancestors have power. Your ancestors have massive amount of power. So if you connect to your benevolent ancestors, honor your benevolent ancestors, they will bring to you a lot of power, a lot of success. Tap into their power. All right. Let's go ahead and see what affirmation Spirit is suggesting for you for the month of August 2021. Pile number 2. All right. Let's take a look. The first one. The more I give, the more I receive. Okay, so you may have also been a little afraid to give to others or give your energy to others because you felt depleted or you felt like other people were being energy vampires. But you got to let go of the fear of giving to others, because that too is coming up twice here. It's a give and take. You have to give to receive. So you may be feeling like, oh my God, I have to stop spending. I have to stop doing this. I have to stop doing that. No, you don't have to. Maybe you need to save a little bit more, but remember that everything in the world is a give and take. So the more you give, the more you receive. The more you give love to the universe, the more you give love to the world, the more that you give maybe financial support to others, the more that you help others in whatever way you can. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be, if you are in the position to give somebody a job, then maybe you can give that person a job. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. That is the first affirmation that Spirit wants you. Everything has to be a balanced give and take. So if you value other people's energy, Spirit, the universe will bring people that will value your energy too. So it's important also to value your own energy as well, and give to yourself as much as you give to others, and give to others as much as you take from others. All right, pile number 2. What's your other affirmation? I am an infinite being with infinite potential. There it is, the 2 of coins and the Magician. That is definitely this card here. You are an infinite being with infinite potential. Okay? So there is nothing that someone is taking from you. No one can take what's yours. You just have to reclaim what's yours. Okay? Reclaim it from the universe. All right, and let's see what the last message is here for you, pile number 2. I have all the tools and resources to create success. I have all the tools and resources to create success. Right here, the Magician. Again, Spirit keeps saying to you, you are a powerful manifester. The number 16 is up here, which is the number, which adds up to number 7, which is the number of luck, prosperity, abundance. So yeah, some things might have happened that were really bad, but what's coming is gonna be amazing for you. As long as you focus on the faith and using your tools and resources to your advantage, because you are innovative. You are, as long as you take that alone time and think about it and write out your plan and stick to your plan, you are going to be shocked at how much success you're going to have. So pile number 2, remember these affirmations. You are, first of all, I want you to remember that you're a powerful manifester, and anything you think about, you will manifest into your reality. Number 2, I want you to remember, the more you give, the more you will receive. You are an infinite being with infinite potential. I want you to say that to yourself. I am, the more I give, the more I receive. I am an infinite being with infinite potential. I have all the tools and resources to create success. I have all the tools and resources I need to create my success. All right, my powerful manifester, empath, magical being. So pile number 2, thank you so much for joining the reading. And if you would like to receive these readings weekly, you can, down in the subscription, you can subscribe to my weekly messages. All right, and also if you like these decks, I will be posting them in my Amazon store, which the link will also be in the description, which goes to support our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you, pile number 2. Have a blessed day. Many blessings to you, pile number 2, and good luck on your journey this month. All right, let's go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Let's see here. We have the amethyst, the tumbled amethyst here, and the spherical amethyst. So the amethyst is a very interesting stone because it is connected to the third eye. It is connected to vision, to being able to see the future, being able to open up your third eye and connecting to the universe. So I would highly suggest pile number 3 to find yourself a small piece of amethyst and connect with it and meditate with it, because I think it will be very beneficial for you. I'm gonna try to leave the amethyst in the frame right there, but it's kind of rolling around. Stop rolling. Oh, there we go. Stopped it. Okay. All right. So pile number 3, let's go ahead and see what message Spirit has for you today for August 2021. That card was not yours. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for pile number 3 for August 2021? What do they need to know, and what advice can you give them for August 2021 that they need at this time? Thank you for your messages in advance. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3? All right, I'm feeling it. Pile number 3, okay, the 9 of Wands, okay. The Knight of Swords, okay. Pile number 3, I feel like there's like a bit of 2 messages here for you. I feel like it's not just money related and it's not just relationship related. It's a little bit of both as well as spiritual. So pile number 3, I'm sensing a lot of psychic attacks. I'm sensing a lot of like sleepless nights. I'm sensing a lot of exhaustion from you, pile number 3. I'm sensing like your mind just being blocked and confused and you're not really sure what to do with yourself. And that's most likely why Spirit suggested the amethyst crystal, because 1, it helps you sleep. It protects you from, it can also protect you from nightmares, as well as expanding your third eye for positive things. You can place it under your pillow to give you a better rest, okay? Because here, 9 of Wands, ooh, this is a rough card. This is like you've been overworking yourself. Spirit is like, you need to take it easy. You've been fighting the good fight. You have been overworking yourself. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which tells me that maybe you are a writer or a reporter of some sort, or maybe you work giving messages to others. This is like a very warlike energy. Like you're a warrior, okay? So maybe you're a keyboard warrior. You may be an internet warrior. You may be a warrior with your words, right? They say the pen is mightier than the sword. But here I'm very much getting the communication. Maybe you work in technology and it's really starting to fry you out. Maybe you've been fighting. This feels very much like activist energy. Like you've just been an activist or a reporter or someone who's been trying to get the truth out to the world, and people just aren't waking up as fast as you want them to. You've been slaying those dragons. You may be a Sagittarius, or you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. So you could also, in the relationship sector, you could be someone that has been having a lot of fighting when it comes to a relationship with a male Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy. You may also be a Sagittarius as well, or you may be an air sign, or you may be a fire or air sign. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this has a lot of Aquarius energy to it. Like, let me fight the good fight. Let me fight for the world. But in the process of fighting for the world, pile number 3, I feel like you've forgotten to fight for yourself. I feel like you have forgotten to fight for yourself, and you have kept yourself prisoner, and you're weaving this, you have this cage here that is made of your own thoughts. You have crossed your mind and maybe even hexed yourself into this cage because you're just so adamant, like things have to be a certain way. So Spirit is saying, like, maybe open up your mind a little bit. I feel like I want to pull a clarity card on this, because there's the Three of Wands, which is the card of celebration. It's release your fear. Let go of your fear. Understand that things are going to be what they need to be based on the universe's plan for you. And there's only so much that you can control. I feel like you've been wanting to help so much. You've been wanting to push forward, but it's exhausting you. It's taking everything out of you. Spirit is saying, kind of like, take a chill pill, relax. Like, the whole world does not have to be on your shoulders. I feel like you feel like it is. Like, the world is on your shoulders. You're afraid that things are getting worse and that you need to do something about it. But Spirit is saying you need to have a little bit more fun. You need to have a little bit more fun, spend a little bit more time at home, maybe away from the technology, spend a little bit more time outside, maybe with some loved ones. Get yourself really together with your pets and your loved ones and celebrate. Do things that bring you more balance, because you are out of balance right now. Your health might be out of balance as well. Your health, your relationship. You can't control other people. You can only be the pillar that you wish to see in the world, and then let the world become what it needs to become, and it will become a better place. As long as you and people, you influence others to really, you influence others by embodying the idea that you want to see in the world, you'll be able to actually help bring that into the world by just really being what you want to see in the world. So just by embodying your mission yourself, making yourself a little bit more how you want others to be, looking at yourself and being like, you know what, I need to take off these shackles that I feel like I'm responsible for how everybody else behaves or what everybody else thinks. Or I also got the thought of release what other people might think about you. What other people think about you is none of your business. What other people think about you, what other people might say about you, it's none of your business. You have a mission, you have a very important mission, but I feel like your mission alone is not what tires you out. What also tires you out is what other people have to say, what other people's opinions are very, very weighing on you, are very heavy. So that can be extremely difficult for you. Extremely, extremely difficult. So Spirit is just saying, like, just focus on what makes you happy. Focus on the support in your real life, especially if you are like always on the internet and like getting into arguments on the internet or something like that. Or if you're getting into arguments with this particular person here all the time, this could be a romantic relationship. You're getting into arguments with this person. Take a break from this person and take some time to spend with like your family or your friends and just have some fun, okay? Because you have trapped yourself in this prison in your mind, okay? And it's causing a lot of sadness and depression. I would suggest doing meditation, some spiritual baths. I have a spiritual bath recipe on this channel, on my YouTube channel, to bring you, to remove negativity. And I also have an abundance bath as well, to bring you more abundance and prosperity and joy. All right, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see what Oracle card Spirit has for you today. Oof. Definitely rest. Rest, mental rest. You need mental rest. What I said is like you're spending too much time on the internet and it's causing you to have, you could be spending too much time on the internet or watching too much TV, too much news, stuff that brings a lot of fear into your life, and that's causing you a lot of grief, and you need a mental rest. You need a mental break from that. Alrighty, a grand symphony. So yes, there you go. Fun, fun, fun. You need fun in your life. You are a storyteller. So maybe start to journal. Start to journal. Start to maybe write a book. If you have been thinking about writing a book, write your book, read. Again, anything that you can that keeps you off of absorbing other people's opinions, absorbing other people's fears, overwhelming your brain with other people's fears and opinions on the internet or on TV or whatever articles you're reading that are really getting to you. Focus on joy, focus on your happiness, focus on telling your story, telling the story that you want to see in the world, shifting it into a more positive perspective, realizing that at the end of the day, it's up to the universe what happens. And the last oracle card here that Spirit has for you today, pile number 3, is Wish Upon a Star. So I was talking about that earlier with you, pile number 3. Wish into the universe that which you desire rather than holding on to the fear of that which you do not want. So if you're having issues in a relationship with someone, ask the universe for what you want. I want this, this person is attentive. This person is communicates with me in a positive way. This person is romantic. This person is kind. So say to the universe that which you actually desire within this relationship, or this relationship is, and you will say what you want it to be rather than complaining about what you don't want, okay? You get to rewrite the story. You get to rewrite what it is. Wish upon a star, okay? You can carry bay leaves with you and pray your wishes into them and release them into the wind, and really, and journal on having an affirmation journal or a journal of attraction of actually what you desire, because I feel like you have the vision. You need a vision board is what I'm hearing. That's why they chose the amethyst for you. The amethyst is the stone of vision. So you need a vision board where you write down and you put pictures of everything that you wish to actually attract, and maybe put some amethyst crystals around it. Get yourself some tumbled amethyst or some raw amethyst and put those crystals around your vision board. All right, let's go ahead and see what your affirmations are for the month of August, pile number 3. I am always on the right path to success. Yes, I feel like you're so afraid that you're on the wrong path, pile number 3, and you're not. No path is the wrong path. Every path is unique, okay? So don't be so concerned with what other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to other people, because it's mentally exhausting you. It's mentally damaging you, okay? And also, don't be so concerned with like what other people want in your relationship. And also remember that you can't expect anything from others that they haven't agreed to. Just like others cannot expect something from you that you never agreed to. So be open to maybe being more flexible about how you think about things. All right, pile number 3. Your next affirmation is, my desires are clear and are manifesting as planned. So this is the vision board idea that I just mentioned. Your desires are clear. You need to make your desires clear to the universe, because right now the universe is confused as to what you want, okay? The best way to clear it up is maybe print out some pictures, write it down, put it on a vision board, write it down on a whiteboard, and really explain to the universe, okay, this is my plan. This is what I desire. I'm flexible to receive other things, but this is what I'm hoping for, okay? I celebrate my wins and my failures. Okay, nothing is a mistake. Remember I said there is no wrong path. There's only lessons, pile number 3. Celebrate your wins too, because I feel like you pay way too much attention to the negative comments that people give you. If you are on the internet, if you have a business, or if someone is criticizing you in your life, you focus too much on the criticism. You need to focus a little bit more on the positive things that people say to you, the positive compliments, the amazing skills that you have, the amazing power that you have, and realizing that your only job is to like you every day. It is not your job to make other people like you. It is not your job to make other people validate you. It is not your job to make other people love you. It is only your job to love yourself each and every single day. So celebrate your wins as much as you listen to the criticism. Listen to more to your wins too than you do to the failures, and realize that the failures have lessons. What lesson did I learn from this failure? And learn to just love yourself and see that there is definitely a lesson to that situation. And the last thing too is Spirit wants to remind you that you are unique. No one can do what you do. 1 million people could sell coffee, but every single one of those coffee cups is going to be different, no matter how many different people make coffee, right? So, and that's just an example. So no one is like you. So the universe has a specific audience or a specific person just for you, because you are unique and no one can do what you do. All right, pile number 3. So I want you to remember those affirmations for the month of August. I am always on the right path to success. My desires are clear and are manifesting as planned. I celebrate my wins and failures. I am a unique and only I can do what I do. All right, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to receive these readings every single week, you can join my VIP Pick a Number subscription down in the description below. Also, for those of you, if you would like to purchase these same decks, I will post a link for my Amazon store so that you can grab those decks, because I know I like to definitely buy the decks I see. All right, many blessings, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time that I post a new video. Thank you for joining me, and many blessings.